Okay, good morning everyone. We're continuing Mishna Berura Daf Hashavua. We're learning Siman Kufya test. We're up to Sif Gimel. Im dileg oita bebracha achas meha ha'em tza'iyos. If you skipped or made a mistake in one of the middle blessings. You only have to go back to the beginning of the bracha that you made a mistake or skipped. From there on, you go in order. We don't say, oh, you made a mistake in the bracha, so go back to the beginning of Shemone. Esrei, you only have to go back to the beginning of that particular bracha. Says Mishna Berura Gamri. Let's say you completely skipped the bracha. Now, as soon as you remember, you're now to continue, because if you continue, the other brachas you say will be bracha l'vatala. What if a person only knows how to say part of a bracha? You don't have a siddur, and you know, ala tzadikim, v'al geriat tzedek. You know, you don't know all the lashonos. The halacha is, we'll see it later on, Siman Taf Kuf Tzadik Gimel Suf Katan Beis, there are quotes that say what you know, because at least it will have bakashas rachamim. Okay, so what did this guy do? Im dileg says Mishna Berura habracha lagamri. V'ta, what does it mean he made a mistake? Shashina ba, he switched. Be'inyan shetzach lachser machmas, in a way that you would have to go back. V'ayin mashik asavnu l'el b'siman samaches Mishna Berura Siv Katan Aleph. V'tarvayu ayri b'shoigeg. Both are speaking about shoigeg. To be b'mezid, if you did it b'mezid, tzarach lachzor l'tchil Shemone Esrei. If you intentionally skipped the bracha, you have to go back to the beginning of Shemone Esrei. Chumash shekasav Siman Kid Sif Zayin. So even though it was a mistake in one of the middle brachas, if you did intentionally, you got to go back to the beginning. Let's say somebody who is ill and he's definitely going to skip words. Says Rabbi Yashav, is he allowed to daven? If it's a psik reisha that he's going to skip words, he cannot daven. If it's not a psik reisha, he's allowed to daven. L'roish habracha. If you remember the mistake while you're still in the bracha, then you just go back to where you're up to. Al haseder, you say the other brachas in order. Even if you only remembered after many brachas, you have to go back to where you made the mistake and then say again those brachas that you already said. You'll ask, why do I have to say them? I already said them. Because the brachas are said ala seder. If you just inject the one bracha that you remember, nimtza shashina sidran shal brachas, it will come out that you changed the order of the brachas. Because the order of the brachas is from the men of the great assembly. V'samchu sidran al makrais. The Gemara Megillah teaches that they were soimech the order on psukim. Therefore, you have to repeat them again. Even though you could ask, what? But then I already said the brachas, so I should say them again. Maybe I didn't say them ala seder, but why am I not yotzei? Apparently, it was nikva in this way, and you're mechuyev to say it in this oifen. Siv Daled. We'll start Siv Daled. She'ach tzibur sheshachach v'lo yamar anenu. A shatz that forgot and did not say anenu lo yachzor afilu madayin lo yigamar rak rafa'inu. A she'ach tzibur that forgot, and he didn't say after Goyal Yisrael anenu. He should not go back. Even if all he finished was Rifa'inu, he should not go back to say Anenu. V'im chazar, and if he did go back, bracha levatala, it's a bracha levatala to repeat Rafa'inu, elo yomer anenu b'shemei tefillah ki yachid. He'll say anenu in shemei tefillah. Says in Mishabura, rak Rafa'inu. Right, so loymer shasiyem berchas Rafa'inu. He already finished Rafa'inu, v'amar baruch ata Hashem. If you remembered before he finished Rafa'inu, afilum amar baruch ata. If he remembered before he finished off the bracha, even if he already said the words Baruch Atah, Hoyel v'loy Amar Adayin Hashem, since he didn't yet say Hashem's name, Choyzer v'oymer Anenu, he goes back and says Anenu, Ima Chasima, v'achar zeh Choyzer v'berchos Rafa'inu, even though you could ask, but he did say Rafa'inu Hashem v'nei Rafeh, yeah, but that's not a bracha. It's not rendering it a bracha levatala. What if he said Baruch Atah Hashem? It sounds like you don't have an option of Lamdenu Chukecha. We already learned earlier in Siman Kid that if you forgot something that you don't have to go back for, we don't give you the option of Lamdeni Chukecha-ing it. You can't just, I'll just say Lamdeni Chukecha. That's only for something that is ma'akev. But Anenu is not ma'akev, and plus you could say it in Shema Kolenu. This is all for a shots that the place that he's supposed to say Anenu is between Goyal and Roife. But an individual shekoila Anenu berchas Shema Tefillah, he incorporates Anenu in Shema Tefillah. Im shachach loymar Anenu, if he forgot to say Anenu, kol shasiyim Shema Tefillah. If he finished Shemei Tefillah, af shaloi pasach b'ritzei, even though he didn't start ritzei, ein shach lachzar, he doesn't have to go back. Kedin kol davar she'en machzir noisai, like the din of anything that you don't have to go back for. Why don't we say the same thing? As long as he didn't finish Shema, as long as. Why don't we say the same thing? As long as he didn't finish Ritzei, he should go back. Just like as long as you didn't finish Rafa'inu, you go back. Why don't we say the same thing for Yachid? As long as you didn't finish Ritzei, you go back. The difference is simple. V'tama achilaku, the distinction is, Tesham shani. Thereby a Yachid, it's different. Shehu kolol toicha bracha. The Shema Kolenu is incorporated in the bracha. So as once you finish the bracha, there's nothing to go back to. V'cho shasiyim bracha. As long as you finish the bracha, ika b'chazarasa bracha levatal, it's a bracha levatal to go back. Masha'en kein kan, as opposed to over here, de kavuhu bracha b'fnei atzla, it was established as a bracha by itself. Ein levatla, do not be mevatel it. Unless unless you're going to have to say the whole Rafa'inu again. And as long as you didn't say the shame of Baruch Atah, less bracha levatala, it will not be considered a bracha levatala. Okay, Rabbi, so we'll hold it over here for today. That's what we're up to. Okay, we'll pick it up tomorrow, B'ezras Hashem. Kol tov, everyone. Bracha v'atzlacha. Kol tov.